you're ready. Opening remarks, please.
Just really happy for the win. Senior night's difficult because throughout the game the seniors can get emotional on and off during the time when they can get sentimental and start thinking about it. I know I do. The young guys can try too hard or get guilty of scoreboard watching, thinking about what might be after the game, or just thinking about stuff other than the game in itself. So really pleased to come away with a win. We didn't play great. We played hard, had some really good spurts, and to come back and finish third, that's a pretty good feat for this group, a young group, without Jake tonight too, and going to have a very difficult opponent on Friday, but get rested up, get over there, and we're a team that's been ascending. We've been climbing, so hopefully we can continue to do that this week and be playing our best basketball on Friday.
Questions, please.
Greg, I imagine you had to be pleased with the fact that the good play that you ended the game with on Wednesday really continued into most of the first half today.
Yeah, defended, and these guys are difficult because, you were at the game up there. They're the only team we're playing that's running true motion. It's what, Marty used to do at Evansville, so it's you don't get a lot of time to prepare for it. And getting back late Wednesday, we didn't do anything really on Thursday. And then Friday, just on the floor for a little over an hour. So it's difficult to prepare for. We even did different things. We didn't switch, then we did switch, and for the most part, the guys did pretty good. But we did have some spurts where we didn't play very good. Still got our transition defense, and then guarding that three-point line is the most important thing. But for the most part, I thought the guys did a nice job.
We've talked about it before, but Christian Williams obviously is peaking the way you want him.
Should be Player of the Week again. He was terrific at Southern. He was terrific again today. I think he's the best defender in the league, and I think his belief and confidence in himself has just continued to grow. He's always been a good player when he's healthy. He's always been a good player, and his teammates know it. We know it, and just really pleased for him to be continued to grow because we're looking for him now, and he's doing some things. He's being more aggressive. I've never told him not to be aggressive. He's best when he is aggressive, and it's nice to have another scorer be able to relieve Tyreek and JB a lot.
Do you think the fact that his teammates are looking for him has triggered his confidence in it, or is it something else?
JB's in his ear all the time, and those guys believe in him. They know how good he is, and having those cocky young freshmen in his ear all the time, it's just letting them play. We're not a team or a staff that gives you a lot of rules on offense. We try to teach you how to play and play the way we want to play. Basically, just don't take a bad shot, and see Will. You put the ball in his hands because he is basically a true point guard, makes great decisions, and he can score it over any guard that's guarding him. So he's a difficult guy to defend, and if he's right and he's guarding you, it's gonna be tough.
Bronson had a little bit more of an active senior day
Yeah.
than anybody anticipated, but he rose to the occasion and filling in for Jake when he got dinged up. But that he always seems to be ready for that circumstance where he's inserted.
Well, our best teams here have always had that guy at the big four, the power forward, the center position that knows the exact game plan defensively. Here's how we're doing this. Bronson is by far and away as good as we've ever had on any of that. Now, he can't always do it. He's talking about not being as mobile as he used to be, but his mind in between the ears and right here, he has all of that. And he'll need 2 or 3 days off here to get some juice back in his legs, because hopefully we got to play 3 in St. Louis. But really pleased for him. And then with Jake being out, he's had to log a few more minutes here in the past couple.
Jake tweak his back. That's what it looks like.
He hasn't practiced really much for a week. Probably have to maybe get an MRI on it. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure what it is. He spasmed today though, and he didn't spasm. He wasn't very good going into Southern. That's a long bus ride, if you have a bad back. But he was good and gutted it out because he is a tough dude. And then today, I knew it was bothering him. I knew he wanted to try it, but I just didn't want to make it any worse than what it was, and he was probably hurting us a little bit at the defensive end. So Kobe's been stepping up and doing a good job, so we just played him.
4 in a row going into St. Louis is the way you wanted. How do you maintain that momentum over actually several days of rest now, which you haven't had for quite
Well, that's the thing. You got to keep doing what you're doing. You know, keep climbing. Keep, like I said, we're ascending. Coach Carey always talks about we're climbing. I think keep doing the same things, and we've been erring on the side of some rest and then just going short, but going at each other really hard. And you know, the guys are confident. They have high expectations. They don't want to, you know, they want to go over there and stick around for the whole weekend. We haven't done that in a few years, and we know what it's like. We've been through it. I've been a part of several tournament champions, and there's nothing like it. I think our fans will make the drive because they like how these guys have played. We have played pretty well as of late, and you know, your whole goal in February is continue to improve, so you got a chance when you go to St. Louis, and I think anybody could win it. I think people playing Thursday could win it, so it's going to probably be as wide open a tournament as it ever has been.
What does it mean for this team's psyche going in that you guys beat every team in the league this year, which is the first time you guys have done that since 2000?
You know, this group, I think if somebody swept you, you'd still think they'd still think they're going to go beat them. They're a confident group. They're a confident group, and they're not. They want more. I mean, I can tell just being around them. They're fun to be around. Now we got to teach these freshmen. You know, that's why I said to them in the locker room is the only way you get to win a championship is you got to win the first one, and you got to be locked in because we're going to play somebody good. So you got to be ready to go. Usually that team on that first game is the team that's the most ready to go. So that's our goal.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.